Morning, guys. Welcome to your phonics lesson for Wednesday. We are continuing on with our troublesome words. Now we are diving into your versus your. So understanding when to use the regular version of your or when to use the contraction of you and are. Okay? Remember yesterday we talked about the troublesome words of its and of to. Now we're diving into your. Okay? So firstly, we've got the your, Y-O-U-R. This means belonging to you. So whenever you're talking in a sentence where you're talking about something belonging to you, you're going to use this version of your, okay? So pull your laces tight. What was your greatest race? Okay? Notice I've used this version of your for these two sentences. Now the other version of your is a contraction of you and are. Now, the way to know which your to use is to plug in you are and say it like that in the sentence. If it makes sense, you can use the contraction. If it doesn't make sense to say you are in the sentence, you're going to want to use this one, okay? So for example, let's try it on this sentence. Let's take out your and let's plug in you are and see if it makes sense. Pull you are laces tight. Does that make sense? I don't think so. So we're going to keep it with this your. Now down here, you're my best friend. Let's try to switch that and see if it still makes sense if we say you are. You are my best friend. It still makes sense. So we're going to keep this contraction of your. Okay? Yes, you're getting better. Again, I'm going to plug in you are and see if it still makes sense. Yes, you are getting better. It makes sense, so we can keep the contraction. Now let's try this sentence and see if it works with you are. What was you are greatest race? That doesn't make any sense, so we don't want to put the contraction in. So when trying to understand whether you want to use this one or this one, take a second, plug in you are instead, and see if it makes sense. If you are makes sense, you can put the contraction. If it doesn't make sense, keep the original one, okay? Go on to Edge Elastic and do your phonics assignment for today. Remember to take notes on all of this so that you can be ready and prepared for your assessment on Friday. And let us know if you have any questions, okay?